beginning in January. Many of you, if you've been around the school for any length of time, you know that we are strategically focused, and we have been following a strategic plan that was adopted 4 years ago. Well, the good news is that we've accomplished almost every strategic initiative in our previous plan. So that means it's time to start the process all over. This time, however, we're going to focus on a longer range vision for the school. So just to give you a definition, strategic plans usually have a 3 to 5 year horizon. So we ask, what do we want the school to become or look like or be like 3 to 5 years from now? In long range planning, we're extending that horizon to 5 to 10 years. So that's what we'll be engaging in soon. It's a full constituency process that answers the question, what kind of school do we aspire to be in the next 5 to 10 years? So why do we do it? Well, it's a process that facilitates continuous improvement and reinforces the school's commitment to excellence. So, I've been involved in numerous strategic and long range planning processes. I've led several for my own schools, as well as has been a part of the process serving on other nonprofit boards. And I can tell you that the process itself has much merit. It helps us establish a blueprint or a roadmap for us to follow in our quest to be a more excellent school. And, you know, it's those of you that have been involved in organizations or churches or anything, any nonprofits understand the importance of strategic planning. So we don't do things by the seat of our pants, although sometimes you may think we do. And certainly during pandemic years, much of this, we didn't plan for the pandemic, but we have been very faithful in implementing the initiatives and action plans of our previous plan. And I look forward to how the long range plan will help us reach our vision for the future of our school. And finally, it is an accreditation requirement. We do both the Southern Association of Independent Schools and the Council for Educational Standards and Accountability both require that schools engage in strategic planning from time to time. So we'll be fulfilling our accreditation requirements as well. All right. Well, when does the planning process begin? How long does it take? We will formally launch the process beginning in January, and we hope to complete it by August of 2022. So by the time you return to school next year, we should have a new strategic plan or long range plan in place. Regarding who will lead the process, I'm pleased to report that our board has retained the services of Mr. Ian Symmonds of Ian Symmonds and Associates. I actually know Ian personally and have been a part of 2 different planning retreats or planning sessions with him, one for my a previous school and one for the Southern Association of Independent Schools. Ian has facilitated literally hundreds of strategic planning processes for private schools and nonprofit organizations across the country. So he's one of the best, I can tell you, and I'm very proud to welcome him to facilitate our process. Also, the Board of Trustees will appoint a steering committee to oversee the process and work with Ian to develop the final plan. So one of the questions I'm often asked is, how can I, as a parent or a teacher or even a student, be involved in the planning process? Well, the first thing is that every parent, teacher, staff member, and upper level student will have an opportunity to help determine the critical issues that deserve attention in the planning process. You will be sent a survey administered by Ian Symmonds. Actually, it's not later this month, but it will be sometime in mid-January. So be looking for that survey in January from Ian Symmonds and Associates. It's very important, parents, that you complete that survey and provide us feedback as to the critical issues that deserve our attention in the planning process. That's one way in which all parents can have a say in this process. Also, many other parents, teachers, administrators, and even students will be asked to serve on one of the study groups or task forces that will be formed as a result of the survey. So I don't know what those study groups or task forces will be named yet. Much of that will come out of what you as parents and teachers and students tell us in the survey. But after we identify those critical issues, we will begin to form study groups to actually do the heavy lifting. they'll be the ones to investigate, research, and consider strategic initiatives and action plans, and then that will become a part of the overall long-range plan. Will everyone have a chance to see the plan? Absolutely. Just as we did 4 years ago, following our last planning process, we will publish a hard copy of the final document as well as posting it on the school's website. So I wanted to give you a glimpse of this very important endeavor that we're about to launch in January, and we'll give you periodic updates on the progress, and Lord willing, we'll have a new long-range plan to guide us beginning in the school year 22-23.